We are exactly 1 month away from the first vote, and Prime Minister Modi is making it clear where his priorities lie. The South. South of the Vindhyas has always been tricky territory for the BJP, so much so that it has become fashionable to speak of a North-South political divide. That the BJP can sweep the Hindi heartland, but the South, with 130 Lok Sabha seats, doesn't seem to melt for the BJP. Now, amongst these 130 seats, ladies and gentlemen, the maximum, 39, come from Tamil Nadu. This is where the Prime Minister was today, once again may I add, because this is his 6th visit to the state in the last 70-odd days. Now, Tamil Nadu has been a tough nut to crack for the BJP. Let's just look at the Lok Sabha results. The BJP had won 0 seats in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections in Tamil Nadu. Its vote share was less than 4%. There are only 2 states where the BJP's vote share in 2019 was less than 4%. One of them was Tamil Nadu. Actually, the party had performed better in 2014 when Prime Minister Modi became the Prime Minister for the first time. They had a vote share of 5.6% and had even managed to win a seat in the state. But over the last couple of years, the BJP has worked very, very hard to ensure that there is no repeat of 2019. On the state level, the fight is being led by Annamalai, the BJP's state president. From going on the ground to raising corruption allegations against the Tamil Nadu government, Annamalai's approach has rejuvenated cadre, especially after his Padayatra. But the thrust by the Prime Minister is the BJP's biggest trump card here. Since the turn of 2024, barely 70 days, Mr. Modi has visited Tamil Nadu on 6 occasions. And he's done a lot, from launching development projects to announcing big schemes to temple visits. Remember Rameshwaram right ahead of the Ayodhya trip? The Prime Minister has been on the offensive against his political opponents from day one. The attacks against the ruling DMK have been multi-pronged. Corruption, dynastic politics, Sanatan. But his biggest pole plank now looks to be and seems to be Shakti. Addressing a rally in Salem, Prime Minister Modi hit out at the DMK and Congress, accusing them of deliberately insulting Hindu Dharma. His comments were in response to Rahul Gandhi saying he wants to destroy Shakti. Listen in.
मुंबई के शिवाजी पार्क में इंडी अलायंस ने खुलेआम घोषणा की है कि हिंदू धर्म की जिस शक्ति में आस्था होती है उन्हें इस शक्ति का विनाश करना है। हिंदू धर्म में शक्ति किसे कहते हैं ये तमिलनाडु का हर व्यक्ति जानता है।
Now, Mr. Rahul Gandhi has clarified over and over again that by Shakti he meant the power of Prime Minister Modi. He wasn't speaking about a goddess, he wasn't speaking about women in this country. But in any case, the Prime Minister is going ahead and using this as his election pitch. In fact, before his speech today, 11 Shakti Ammas were greeted by the Prime Minister. A symbolic attempt by the BJP to actually showcase that it cares for Nari Shakti. Now, ladies and gentlemen, nearly 88% of Tamil Nadu's population is Hindu. And that can explain why the BJP is banking on the religion card in the state. But point is, will this pitch translate into votes? We don't know. We'll just speak to our guests about that. But there is a survey that has been conducted by TV9, which is saying that the BJP will end up being the 3rd largest party in Tamil Nadu, winning 3 seats. So the largest party will be the DMK, followed by the Congress. Both of them are in alliance. The Congress had 8 seats last time. This time, they say that the BJP, which had 0 seats last time, the survey says, can actually end up winning 3 seats. That number could go higher as well, with the BJP also forming a plan B to make inroads, knowing that it needs more than just Modi magic. So today, the BJP finalized an alliance with S. Ramados's PMK. It's a move which opens the doors for the BJP to gain ground, especially in North Tamil Nadu. Question is, and it's a big question, can the BJP drown out the AIADMK and emerge as the main opposition party in Tamil Nadu? Let me put that question to my guests who are joining me this evening. Thank you all very much for being with us. Dinakar Lanka is a leader of the BJP, speaking on behalf of the party. Thank you very much. SV Ramani is spokesperson of the Congress party. Salim Dharanidharan is spokesperson of the DMK. And Dr. Narayan Lakshman is the associate editor of The Hindu. Dr. Lakshman, I'm going to come to you first before I go to the politicians. Can the BJP do it?
Well, Shreya, I think they have a better chance now than they ever did in the past. Whether that is going to be substantial or not remains to be seen. But certainly they seem to have drummed up a lot of support, not just online, but even on the ground, in terms of what all Annamalai has been doing. And of course, now what Prime Minister Modi himself is doing in terms of, just mingling with the people, getting in there, getting his feet dirty and understanding and engaging with Tamil culture. Now, does this mean they're going to get a large number and a tally overall? I think that is going to be an elusive target for them, because obviously this is still very much the land of Dravidian politics. Certainly Dravidian politics has gone through major churn. Firstly, from the passing on of the stalwarts of Karunanidhi and Jayalalitha some years ago. And secondly, churn within the AIADMK, which has struggled to find its footing once it was out of government, although EPS was an extremely able administrator as chief minister. And finally, the DMK, while it seems to be on surer footing, has also come in for various kinds of criticisms, which it was accustomed to even in previous regimes. So overall, a mixed picture. The Dravidian parties are still strong, at least the DMK is. But having said that, the BJP has made an advance much more on its own track record. And I think it's going to be quite happy, possibly, with the results that it gets this time.
Okay, so clearly, Mr. Lanka, all evidence from the ground is showing us, and various pre-poll surveys are showing us, that the BJP will do much better than last time. Three seats is what is being predicted from the BJP, which is fairly decent, given that last time you were at 0. But how on earth, Mr. Lanka, are you hopeful for 18% vote in the state of Tamil Nadu? 18%, 5 seats and 18% is what the BJP is actually aiming and hoping for.
It is absolutely clear that Annamalai is Padayatra and the way in which he carried the party for the last 2 years. Definitely our party BJP filled with love and affection and joy of the lakhs of the Tamil people across the Tamil Nadu. But here the contest is, election is different, and the way in which Rahul Gandhi making comments today, Honorable Prime Minister made comments on the Rahul Gandhi, whatever he abused the Shakti. We know that Rahul Gandhi always habituated to make adverse comments against Hindu religion, traditions, customs, like his beloved brother from DMK, Udayanithi Stalin. We watched how he did speak about Sanatana Dharma and so on. We know that Shakti, the word is the word which is origin of all the words Om. It is the Shakti, and Adi Shakti derived from the Om. It is the tradition custom of Hindu religion. Today, Rahul Gandhi
Mr. Lanka,
abusing
respectfully, can I ask you this
Shakti
question? No, Rahul Gandhi didn't abuse the word Shakti. Definitely not. Of course, that is the BJP's interpretation, and you are absolutely allowed to have your own interpretation and view. But I want to ask you something else. Abhi ruk jaiye. And the Congress spokesperson will defend Rahul Gandhi. I don't have to. But Mr. Lanka, Mr. Lanka, listen to my question. My question is, you just told me, Mr. Annamalai. Why is my interpretation not required? I'm not a citizen of this country. I'm not an editor of a channel. Why only political parties and their spokespersons are entitled to an opinion. ये कौन सी बात है, Mr. Dinakar? Lanka.
You are being,
अच्छा, Mr.
you
Lanka.
are being anchor. You not do any kind of abasement for any particular political party rather than taking information from us.
Mr. Lanka, appeasement nahi. This is not appeasement. This is having an opinion
Okay,
and
okay.
expressing it
Please ask
fearlessly.
me.
But
Please ask
here's my
whatever the
question, Mr.
question you
Lanka.
want.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. Mr. Lanka, the question is this. The question is this. You are saying that people were very happy with Annamalai when he did his Padayatra. I understand that. Those are the reports from the ground that he has managed to touch the hearts of people, that his Padayatra has done well. If his Padayatra has done well, if the BJP's performance at the center is so good, then why is the BJP and the Prime Minister speaking about things that may or may not be relevant to the people of Tamil Nadu? Shakti, Sanatan, Senegal. If you have the love of the people, why bring in issues that may not be relevant to the lives of people?
It is wrong interpretation. Tradition, custom of our country also as equal as other matter, whatever the concern it is. Because we need to respect and trust our traditions and customs first. That is the primary requisite. Already know the people how the Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana is receiving lakhs of the people in Tamil Nadu. PM Awas Yojana, lakhs of people are getting the benefit. Nearly 1/3 of the PM Awas Yojana houses registered in the names of women. You take the PM Swanidhi, street vendors schemes, lakhs of the people are getting subsidized loans for PM Swanidhi for street vendors. The Jal Jeevan Mission, lakhs of the tap connection for rural houses getting water connection, safe drinking water connection in Tamil Nadu.
Then why do you need Shakti and Senegal? That's exactly what I'm asking.
Both welfare development is.
Can I just get in the DMK spokesperson here? Okay. Mr. Salim Dharanidharan, the fact is that, I mean, we don't know the fact. The fact will only come out once the results are out. But it seems that the BJP is poised to do better than it did last time. From 0, it could very well go on to 3 if they get lucky, and if the Prime Minister continues his focus on Tamil Nadu, that seat share, I mean, the number of seats could go up to 5 for the BJP. Have you heard somewhere? Has Sanatan come back to bite you? Has Rahul Gandhi's entire Shakti comment come back to bite you? Do you think you'll have to pay for it in this election? The fact is that 88% of Tamil Nadu's population is Hindu. And maybe when they hear the BJP and the Prime Minister speak about it over and over and over again, it does resonate.
See, when DMK won its first election in 1967, right, even then 80% of Tamil Nadu's population, or even more, were Hindus, right? People in Tamil Nadu devote Hindus, and DMK is not against any religion. In fact, DMK has done more for Hinduism than even the BJP has. DMK under Kalaniar in 96 introduced pension for the priests that was increased under my leader in 2021. And again, temple lands worth 5,000 crores were reclaimed by my leader. On the contrary, in Gujarat, Vishwa Hindu Parishad went against the Gujarat government for giving temple land to private players for construction of mall. Right, DMK government under our leader right now made a law that made sure that every people of all castes can become priests. So even the Sanatan comment was made only to bring in equality within the Hindus for the benefit of the 98% of Hindus in Tamil Nadu. Right. Having said that, in Tamil Nadu, though we all are religious, we keep spirituality away from politics. People vote based on development. What development has been made on creating jobs, what development made in sector of education, what development made in sector of health. So the Prime Minister, if he has spoken on that counts, maybe he had a chance, but he has nothing to show. Right? He only has to come and speak religion and divide people based on religion. In fact, if you look, Tamil Nadu is the only state, or maybe one of the very few states in India, where there has never been a communal violence, because both Hindus and Muslims and other religions have been living in communal harmony here. We see them as sisters and brothers. So we won't accept any hate politics that has found place in the Hindi belt, where the majority is against the minority. And again, I saw the News 9 survey, the vote share is less than 15%. Our vote share is about 45 to 55%. How do you get 3 seats? There's about 40% vote share. You look at the past data, right? Even if there is 4%, 5% difference in vote share, it has so happened that the losing party has not managed to win a single seat. It has happened in Tamil Nadu in the past when in 2004 when DMK swept, and then 2014 ADMK swept. The vote share difference is 5-6%, but still one party gets it all. So BJP getting 3 seats is all. I don't think the data will support it. Having said that, 5 seats also is, I think, is too much. Of course, political parties would always
Sure,
overestimate.
sure. That's their business. To be hopeful, yeah, it's that's part of the game, right? That you project more than you
Having
expect
said
to
that, the
get. But
data
Mr.
doesn't
SV
back it.
Ramani, has Rahul Gandhi? Okay. We'll see again. Data is still incoming. You know, this is. I mean, we are still some 38 days away from the first vote. So actually, exactly a month away from the first vote. So the data will change. But Mr. SV Ramani, here's the question to the Congress party: has Mr. Rahul Gandhi, in his utterances on Shakti, look, the fact is that he may come out and say that look, my sentence regarding Shakti has been misconstrued. It's been misinterpreted by the Prime Minister. He's twisted it and he's using it as a political tool. But the fact is that opportunity was given by Rahul Gandhi to the Prime Minister. So whether it is North, whether it is South, all the bashing that is coming for the opposition party is coming via this Shakti.
The Prime Minister is exceptionally good at the art of deflection tactics, and he's also very good, very deft in goalpost changing. Now, Mr. Rahul Gandhi referred to some Shakti which is being misused by this government through ED, through income tax, through CBI, and all other forces. Whether he's talking about some other Shakti which is not at all relevant. But the problem is, after 10 years of being in the government and having come to power with so many promises, I'm very surprised that after 10 years, he has got nothing to show to the people. He has got nothing to tell the people that I have achieved this much for this country, that I have brought so much of development for this country. And he is still hankering on Shakti, and he is still hankering on Hinduism, on Sanatan Dharma. He is a Prime Minister. 10 years the people have given, not the people of Tamil Nadu, because the Tamil Nadu people don't get carried away by him. That is the reason why, as you showed in your statistics, from 2014, their voting percentage actually come down. And by 2024, I am very sure that it will reach about 1%. Today, the people, I'm just going back to Abraham
that is not
Lincoln
going to happen.
When he said, now just 1 minute, madam. I'm just going back to Abraham Lincoln when he said that you can't fool all the people all the time. The mood of the country has changed. The mood of the country is against the oratory and also against the jumlas, which the Prime Minister has been weeding out for the last many years. The people have started asking questions. Tamil Nadu people asked the question 5 years back.
Mr. Ramani, that may be wishful
people
thinking.
Are asking the question.
You and I live in the same country, although we live in separate states. Mr. Ramani, you and I live in separate states, but we live in the same country. I think that may be wishful thinking on your part. But Dr. Narayan Lakshman, I have 30 seconds, and I want a word from you on the AIADMK. Look, ever since J. Jayalalitha's death in 2016, the BJP has been trying to make inroads into Tamil Nadu via the AIADMK. The alliance is broken. Maybe it's a good thing for the BJP. Do you see the AIADMK being completely trampled upon by the BJP and perhaps losing its status as the major opposition party in the state? That, for all you know, after the elections, you could have the BJP as the main opposition party in Tamil Nadu and not the AIADMK? That would be a change.
Yeah,
a big one.
Absolutely. I think that's a very forward-looking comment because this certainly has been a segue in power, in the power balance within the opposition side from the AIADMK, out of the AIADMK, in the sense the BJP is still a newcomer, and I don't think the BJP per se caused the main problem for the AIADMK. The AIADMK had internal issues which go back to the fact that Jayalalitha herself did not really allow or nurture any shoots of leadership beneath her due to her own views. And she therefore did not set them up for success after her time. So EPS and OPS clashed. The Sashikala clan was trying to garner power. They fragmented. They had to sign an uneasy truce between EPS and OPS. They've had a lot of problems for a very long time internally, finally settled by the courts. And therefore, they were a party that was actually politically imploding. The BJP has had amazing luck and timing in terms of entering the state in a strong way at that time so that they could neatly step into the shoes of the AIADMK. They have still not achieved that. I think they have a long way to go. But certainly the path ahead is clear for them because this is the space, as you said, they would like to occupy.
All right, Dr. Narayan Lakshman, we'll leave it there for the moment then. Thank you very much. Salem Dharanidharan, thank you very much for your time. Mr. Ramani, good to have you on the show. Dinakar Lanka, thank you very much as well. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, it's a wrap from me here on Urban Debate. Thanks very much for watching. Good night. Shreya Dhoundial joins you up next with all the day's top stories at the top of 9.